Hello and welcome to Carnama, and today we will do a short overview on the 2018 Bajaj Avenger Street 180 in the new spicy red color. Click on the link in the description for a full review of Avenger Street 220. Dimension wise, it's almost the same as Street 220 with a few minor differences. It gets a ground clearance of 177mm and a wheelbase of 1480mm. The curb weight is of 150 kg. The front suspension is of telescopic fork type with a travel of 130mm, while the rear suspension is a twin shock absorber. The engine is a 180cc twin spark 2 valves DTS-i air-cooled carburetted one. It produces a max power of 15.5 PS at 8500 rpm and a max torque of 13.7 Nm at 6500 rpm. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit with wet multiplate clutch type, and the drive type is of chain drive. The front tire is a 90/90/17 tubeless radial type, which is shod on 17-inch wheel. The fuel tank capacity is of 13 liters with a 3.8 liter reserve fuel. The seat is large and comfortable, and the pillion gets a sporty backrest. Both the alloys are black in color. The bike also gets a sporty exhaust canister. The chassis type is of tubular double cradle. Braking duty at the front is performed by a 260mm disc brake. The bike gets a street control type handlebar, as Bajaj calls it. The instrument cluster is of multi-info analog digital combo meter. As you can see, the bike also gets an engine kill switch. The fuel indicator and warning lights are mounted on the tank. The bike gives an average mileage of 40 km to a liter. The ride is good for long drives due to the comfortable seats. The tire at the rear is of 30/90 15-inch tubeless radial type. The rear brake is of drum type. The top speed is around 115 km per hour. The headlamp has a 50/60 wattage and the battery is of 12 volt 4 amp hour VRLA type. The engine and other components are blacked out to give it a sporty look. It also gets a sari guard and an above average quality of foot pegs and pedals. The ride and handling is similar to the 220, but since the 220 has more power, it is more fun to ride. Well, that concludes the overview of Bajaj Avenger Street 180. Watch the engine startup and exhaust note that follows. Thank you for watching.